Hey, how's everyone doing today? It is Berkfamily54comics. I am Steve. In today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about how and where to buy your new Comic Book Day books from DC Comics until Diamond Distributing starts distributing comics again on May 20th. So, hope everyone is having a great day. We already got a couple people in the chat. We got Kenneth Bird. We got the Two Brothers Comics. Before everyone else gets in here, I want to do my intro real quick. And here we go. All right. Hope everyone's having a good day, like I said earlier. So it was announced about 2 weeks ago that DC Comics was going to start publishing or releasing titles for the first 3 to 4 weeks before Diamond decides to start putting out product again May 20th. So I actually did a video on it yesterday. They did a whole press release about it, about how, like, where to get them, all that stuff, and how they're only going to do is select titles until they start releasing again in Diamond. Hey, Mad Mike, Fire Davis, hi Leah, what's up? So if you're like me and you're a big DC fan, you want to know how to get these DC comic books that are coming out before Diamond does. Well, there are several different ways that you can find out. The first way is, let me see if I can do this here. The first way is to go to, and I've provided the link below. This is to DC Comics comic book shop Locator. Now, as you can see, we have all these different blue marks here. And a lot of the states are going to have a lot more. I'm from Kansas. There's not a single blue dot in Kansas. So I cannot buy any comic books that are coming out this week. But a lot of other states, you can click on them. It says what it is. We got Earthworld there. We got Comic Zone. So you got all sorts of places. You can even search below. You can put in your name and all that stuff. And there's another site you can use as well. But this is the main one and easiest, I think, at least, for finding comic shops that are going to have DC comic books that are coming out this week. We got a whole bunch of people in here. We got Kay Titus. We got Samuel David. We got Hawaiian Punch 72. Now, I did a video yesterday on what comic books came out this week from DC Comics. We got Batman Giant #4, which is a 100-page giant. We got Daphne Byrne #4. We got Dreaming #20. We got Batman 89, the 3rd print. And we got Nightwing 70, the 2nd print. All really, really good books and good reads to be getting. All mine are being shipped. So I'm really glad you said that, because the second place that you can find DC comic books is Midtown Comics. Yes, you can buy your comics from Midtown Comics. You can see the weekly releases. You can order them. It even says it right on front which ones are coming out this week. The same ones. I said Batman 89. We had Daphne Byrne, Batman Giant #4. So Midtown Comics, Dreaming #20. They have a couple hardcovers coming out this week as well. But Midtown Comics, you can order yours now, and they will ship it directly to your house if you do not want to wait until next month. So that is another way that you can buy DC Comics, new Comic Book Day books that are coming out not only this week, but next week and the following week. Actually, the following 2 weeks until we get to May 20th. The third way to buy new Comic Book Day books from DC Comics is, let's see if I can do this again. If you don't mind buying them digitally, you can go to dccomics.com. You can click under comics, and you can get on any of these books, and you can click on it and get the digital version of these books that came out this week. If you do not want to wait until May 20th, you can click on them, and it'll say where it's available. You click check availability. and they have all these different places that you can read your comic book from. They also have Find a Store on this same page. So you can type in comic book shops, your zip code. Obviously, if I type in mine, there's none near me. Since I already showed, there's none in Kansas. But if you would like to buy them digitally on DC Comics, the books that came out today, one day early, because DC Comics are having books come out on Tuesday this week, then you need to get them digitally here on DCComics.com. So those are the three ways. Like I said, DC Comics Comic Shop Tracker, which there's a link to below. MidtownComics.com. You can go there and order yours, or you can go to DCComics.com and get them digitally. The fourth way that you guys can get your DC comic books, new Comic Book Day books, is just waiting until May 20th for when all the comic book shops that distribute through Diamond, which almost everyone does, will have them in their shops. We got a couple of people. We got Los. What's up, brother? At work. All right. Like I said earlier, we got Hawaiian Punch, Sable David, K. Titus, Hi Leia Comic Bro, Fire Davis, Mad Mike, Two Brothers, Kenneth Bird. The other way, give me 1 second here. My wife wants to know what I want from Taco Bell. A couple soft tacos, beefy 5-layer burrito, large Mountain Dew. 3 soft tacos. Add sour cream. Okay. So sorry, I just ordered there. The other way, if you're like me and you're like, okay, I'm a big DC fan. I want to know what DC books are coming out every week. I did do a video on it yesterday. It's a link to that video is in the description. But obviously, I was able to find that information online, and I went ahead and put a link to this as well below. This is a DC Comics extended forecast. You can see what books are coming out this week, when they're originally supposed to come out, and when Diamond is going to be shipping them out. So, for instance, Batman 89, the third print, was supposed to come out April 1st. It actually came out today, April 28th. But if your comic book shop distributes through Diamond, you will not get it again until May 20th. And it says it all for all these other books here. Next week, we got Batman and Outsiders 12. We got DC Superstars 17, Flash 753, Green Arrow Year 1 hardcover, Green Lantern Season 2 number 3, Hawkman 23, House of Whispers 20, Joker, Harley Criminal Sanity number 4, all sorts of books. We got Shazam. We got a whole bunch of trade paperbacks, graphic novels. Those are books that are coming out next week. Again, this list, if you want to know what books are coming out when, this link is in the description below. So you can know what comic books are coming out when, and to know if they're just going to be coming out when Diamond gets them on May 20th. So we have lots of ways to find out how to get your new DC comic books that are coming out this week. All the links to everything I talked about is in the description below. Again, we got the comic book shop tracker. We got MidtownComics.com. We got DCComics.com for the digital files. And then if you want to know when comic book shops are going to be getting certain DC comic books, I put a link to that DC Comics extended forecast in the description. If you want to know like the storylines that are happening in these books, I made a video yesterday about the DC comic books that are coming out this week, a little preview of all of those. And again, a link to that video that I made yesterday is in the description. That's all I have for today's live stream. It's very, very short. I appreciate everyone for joining us tonight at 7 p.m. Central, so 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be going live with Karate Kevin. We're going to be talking about the top 5 1990s cartoons that we liked as a kid. We're going to be ranking our top 5. He's going to give me his top 5. I'm going to give him my top 5. Everyone in chat is going to be talking about going over memories of their shows, which ones we like best. We're doing all that and more tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the chat. Again, if you want to know how to get DC comic books, we have the DC Comic Book Shop Tracker, MidtownComics.com, DCComics.com for digital. And if you want to know what books are coming out when, I got the DC Comics extended forecast below and my preview video I did yesterday. All those links are in the description below. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Again, I'm Berkfamily54comics. And remember, go Cats!